Hey guys, Novaexplosion. Welcome back to more Trails in the Sky. This is the one I have to load. We're in the Zeiss Central Factory. Yeah, we're here. We have to go talk to Professor Russell or the factory chief or something? Tita, everyone, how are you? Professor Russell's in his workshop, 3rd floor. Okay, that's where we have to go. I think we're just talking to Professor Russell. I don't think there's any side quests we have to do. Headset's really loud. Yeah, we have these 2 quests, and then we, this is the one, like, we're gonna probably do soon, because we have Tita, so we might be able to beat the 4 rhinoceros that we couldn't beat before. Maybe we'll do that one. Seeking interim librarian with keen... Anyone who wishes to apply, please see me at the archives. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's just go talk to Professor Russell and see what happens there with the story, and then maybe I'll indulge in some side content. Depending. Yeah, this is the workshop. Ah, another failure. Grandpa, we came to see if we can help. Ah, hello Tita, and you two are here as well, I see. What can I say? We were worried. So, what are you working on? Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the black orbment, but it hasn't been going very well. What seems to be the problem? Perhaps a demonstration's in order. And click. Whoa, what's that thing? It's a circular saw. It's made of special alloy. I almost did it. I almost said alloy, but I didn't. It's made of, well, now I did, but that was proving my point. It's made of special alloy that can cut through basically anything. That ought to do it then. Genius, welcome to stream. Top 10 least favorite streamers, yeah. Well, if it isn't one of my least favorite viewers in chat, got him. Oh, it stopped. I'm doing good though, Genius. How you doing? I thought that might happen. It's on a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. Seems like the black orbment's blocking the functionality of the other orbments, interfering with them in some way. And I doubt it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights. Yeah. But Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night? Yes, good thinking. This interference from nearby orbits seems to spread out, moving from one orbit to the other like chain lightning. I put the range at about 5 Arg. But if there are no orbits powered on within that range, well then that's where the effect stops. I see. That makes sense. However, even with that knowledge, there's no way to know why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside it. It's very troubling. Is there any other way to destroy the thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really hard whack? Is that Estelle's answer for everything? Don't be ridiculous. Didn't you see the big saw do exactly nothing to it just a moment ago? Well, yeah. Anyone thought of trying fire? Maybe it'd melt in the blast furnace or something. If we did that, the insides of it would melt too. Oh yeah, well, it was worth a shot. Actually, it might work. Really? You know of a way to burn it open? No, that's not what I meant. Orbital power, that which drives orbits to work, can't be used for this problem. We'll have to find a way that doesn't rely on orbital energy. Is there even such a thing? A combustion engine. It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. The idea has been around for a long time, but is very inefficient when compared to an orbital engine. Words. However, all you need to work on them are standard tools. Huh? Neat. I get it. Fire's the key. Yes, burn it to the ground. Fire's the answer to everything. I concur with this reasoning. But Grandpa, I've never even seen one of them. What, you never seen fire? I'm pretty certain that there's one under study in the Central Factory workshop. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well. Like oil or something? No, it's called gasoline. It's extremely flammable. There's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Yes, it should do the job. I'll start getting the tools ready. I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do anything super technical like Tita can. Well, you could go and get the engine and gasoline. It's gonna be heavy, but you bracers should be strong enough to move it. Okay, leave it to us. So, where would we find these? Let's see. Don't tell me you've forgotten. I've forgotten. You just said not to say that. Estelle, if you look in the operations room, you could probably find them. What the heck is an operations room? Estelle, come on. It's a room with a bunch of orbital computers. It's on the 5th floor. We store all kinds of energy. Yeah, dude, we store energy that we're gonna use to dominate the world eventually. That's what Tita wanted to say here. We store all kinds of information there for safekeeping. Wow, I didn't even know there was such a place. And leave it in your capable hands. Making coffee, fetching stuff. Well played, old man. Well played. Oh well, let's go find this operations room thingy. To the 5th floor then. Let's go. Yeah, Estelle isn't very bright. She's a disgrace to the bright name, etc. It's at 5th floor, right? Bum, 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 bum. Wow, check out this place. This has to be the operations room. That's what the text box told me. Hey, you two. I haven't seen you before, so you mind telling me what business you have in here? My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. Nice to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're here at the request of Professor Russell, so if... Professor Russell? He's not in trouble again, is he? Again? You really don't have much faith in him, do you? No, I mean, I realize he's a genius. He was the one who developed the Capel unit, after all. Ah, yes, the Capel. Or no. Capel is Carol's last name. Josette's last name was like Kapua or something, right? I thought that was a Sky Bandit thing, but I was thinking of Carol from Vesperia with that. But even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tita, on the other hand, is an incredibly sweet girl. Just an all-around good kid. Yeah, I get what you mean. I don't think we have time to stand around talking in this case. We need to find where the central factory stores its equipment. Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called the Capel. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigation. But this one is equipped for the fastest general purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything from calculating material density to information retrieval. Now, for information retrieval, you have to use this front panel to select that mode. That will send the signal through the wiring and allow you to access the memory orbment. There's a quartz inside that trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see? Then it simply extracts the data you want. So I trust you know how it works now? No sweat. Yep, no sweat. I'm impressed, Estelle. You're way better with modern technology than I am. Don't encourage her. Okay, so I lied. All that stuff went completely over my head. Well, here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you'll figure it out in no time. Oh my word, the text is so small. Yeah, I'm not reading all this. Please input search, learn. Yes, central factory. Establishment. See, Epstein's sovereign state of Lenon? Is that Lemon? Can't tell if that's an N, like 2 N's or an M. Professor A. Russell returns to Liberal Kingdom. He proposes the spread of orphan technology to a chilly reception. Professor Russell forms a partnership with the Zeiss Clock Makers Union. Together they establish Zeiss Engineering Factory. Edgar III. Yo, Edgar from FF6? After an inspection of the factory donates a large amount of money to further its research, Professor Russell becomes the first factory chief. Edgar III dies, Alicia II assumes the throne. Construction is complete on the Lang Line Bridge. First overpowered airship, that is completed, failed test flights before success was achieved. Zeiss Engineering Factory is renamed Zeiss Central Factory and begins sharing technology with the Verne Company and Rheinford Company. Yo, I know what the Rheinford Company is. Big thing in cold steel. The Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation is established in transit. Verne Company also sounds familiar. They might have talked about Verne Company in Cold Steel. They might have mentioned it. But Rheinford is like a big thing in Cold Steel. Transit commuter airship the Cecilia's commissioned. Factory airship Lab Knights is completed. Zeiss Central Factory is dismantled and reconstructed at its current site. Yada yada. Professor Russell resigns from his position as factory chief and is succeeded by Murdoch. Orbital Network? Yeah. Liberal and Erebonian sign a peace accord. Orbment exports to the Erebonian Empire resume. Version 1.0 of the Capel orbital computer is completed. Development commences on the high-speed cruiser Arsail. Arsail is complete and flight tests commence. Alright, Universal Tech. Oh my word. Do I have to read all of this? I'm just gonna read these. A machine which generates usable energy by burning fuel within, less efficient than its orbital counterpart due to issues with gaseous exhaust and noise pollution. But these are really short. A liquid derived from the purification of the naturally occurring hydrocarbon compound known as petroleum. Text is just really small. I have to like squint to see it. Used primarily as fuel for combustion engines and as an industrial solvent. I remember learning about solvent in chemistry class. Emergency stores, 20 mid-sized tanks, repository, orbit manufacturing factory. Any wheeled vehicle powered by orbital energy, widely considered uncomfortable to ride and very limited in speed, primarily used for transporting cargo. Looks like you found out what you were looking for. Wow, it's like a magic box or something. Orbital computers are really something. As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Epstein, was responsible for the original concept. But it was before Russell's talent that made an idea into reality. Oh, if only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence. Well, Adios isn't one to bestow two blessings to one person. By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of those combustion engine thingies? The maintenance chief, right? Where is he? He's currently overseeing the airfield, so you'd have to go speak to him. Also, gasoline's likely in orbit manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there, I'm sure they'll be happy to give it to you. Maintenance Chief Gustav is down in the airfield working on the combustion engine, and the gasoline's in the basement orbit manufacturing facility. Thanks, you've been a big help. Think nothing of it. Let me know if you need anything else. Alright. Down we go. Bum, bum. Excuse me. What's that? May I help you? Yo, Faye, wasn't that the girl's name from Shadows of Valentia? The one that was like obsessed with Alma or something? You need gasoline. I think we have a tank of it back in storage somewhere. I'll check for you. Faye, use the intercom. This is Faye, got a request down here. We still have that tank of Calbar gasoline there in the warehouse, right? Calbar was mentioned a lot in Cold Steel. But you never actually went there. Can you send some down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. We're sending some for you right now. Sending. Holy. There we are. Oh, you haven't seen a conveyor belt before, huh? Is this gasoline? So that's what sending is. Neat, isn't it? This conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient, also pretty pog. Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth. But the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all the infrastructure in place was a gigantic pain in the... I can only imagine. We have to be on our way. Thanks for your help. No problem. I don't know what you're using it for, but be careful with the gasoline. It has a tendency to fireball. Gasoline tank. And for this, we need to like go to like Gustav. Bum, bum, bum. What's the RF? I guess we'll find out. Flag on, welcome to stream. Bum, bum. One of my favorite chapters of FC. I just started it. It's looking pretty good so far. Mostly I'm just like, I like the technology in Zeiss. I just like Zeiss in general. Zeiss is probably like my favorite area in the game so far. Ruan was really nice looking, but Zeiss probably takes the cake just because of all this technology. Also, it reminds me a lot of one of Cold Steel's major areas, which I'll keep under wraps, which I also praised. The maintenance chief is also in charge of the airfield, so you'll find him there. What is the airfield? Is that like the landing port? I guess we'll find out. I don't know what 4F is, so let's try going to 4F. 3F was where the workshop was. Hello. It would seem yesterday was quite stressful for everyone. Things here were mostly like usual, but everyone else was rushing about until all hours. When I came in this morning, I found Antoine asleep on the bed, and I probably butchered his name. Poor little dear was exhausted. Antoine? Why, that's the cat's name. Antoine has been living in the central factory for quite some time now. He doesn't have an owner and tends to be cared for by anyone who feels the urge. So, he's kind of like everybody's cat. I suppose you could say that, though I'm sure Antoine has little desire to be formally owned by one person. Do be friendly to him if you see him around the factory, of course. Now that I introduce you to Antoine, I believe it's time for me to get to work. Didn't you have something you need to do yourselves? Yeah, we gotta get the gasoline and combustion engine. Thanks for your help. Goodbye. Yeah, I already got one of them. Alright. This is the lab, not what I need. You can also take the stairs like real men, which is really nice. We got the gasoline, so now we need to see Maintenance Chief Gustav. Probably at the airship boarding platform. He only comes back to the factory if there's some kind of official business for him, so probably the landing port would be my guess. Hi, need a flight? The westbound airship just departed a few moments ago. No thank you, we don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav, was it? You mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment. What do you mean, not here? Not here, Estelle? He went to Lyston Fortress 2 or 3 days ago. Some kind of repair emergency on the military patrol ship. Lyston Fortress? As in the largest base in the Royal Army, out by Lake Valeria? Up in the north part of Zeiss. Wonderful. He won't be coming back from there anytime soon. So what do we do about the professor's request? I don't know anything about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He just sent word to us. Oh, hey, airship. Speak of the devil. An orange airship? Hold the phone. Since when are public airships orange? No, that doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong and it's got work arms all over it. Now that you mention it, that's a central factory vessel, the Leibniz. Oh, I read about that in the machine thing or whatever. It's the same model as the public transports, but it's had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport. Ah, flying factory. And the maintenance chief's on that airship. That's right. Now's your chance. You need to talk with them, no? We do. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thank you. Here we go. Okay, I'm going the right way. Huh? What do you want? The Leibniz has a mountain of parts stored in her. It's dangerous, so stand clear. Actually, we're looking for someone. Isn't there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on this ship? What do you want with me? Oh, well that's convenient. Ah, you're running errands for Russell, are you? For the combustion engine, huh? Well, you've got good timing, I'll give you that. Huh? Hang on a sec. Does he actually have one packed onto his ship? Looks like it. Here you go. It's a heavy beast though, so be careful. But that was easy. Yeah, you weren't kidding. But we could still manage to carry it. You got some spirit to you. You got some spirit to you for such a young girl. I like it. Thanks. It's a pretty interesting little coincidence. That old fart wants this thing right after I got it back from the military. Huh? From the military? Yeah, this thing was a loan to them for a little while. They were using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, I only just got it back yesterday. Huh, lucky for us. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Now that we've got what we need, why don't we take it back to the professor? Sure thing. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief. Sure, sure. Give my regards to the old man. Let's call him Gustav, hello? Alright, back to Professor Russell. I really hope we get Tita back in the party, like, before that side quest expires. For that monster quest. 5F. Oh, no, it wasn't 5F. It was, like, 3F or something. 5F was where I got the, engine. Or the gasoline.